Hands-on with the Zhongyi Speedmaster, a super fast lens for micro four thirds. The Zhongyi Speedmaster is an excellent lens for micro four thirds owners like those with Panasonic GH5 cameras. It comes in this really cool retro style box, and you just take the little snap off like this, open it up, and that reveals the lens. Now the lens is super small, being that it is a micro four thirds lens, but I was still taken aback a bit by just how small it really was. You can see it's very, very tiny. One thing I appreciate about the packaging is that there's a foam insert that really keeps the lens from flopping around during shipping. So here is the Zhongyi Speedmaster. You can see the markings for aperture and focus. The lens cap just pops right off like that. And I'm not sure if you can tell from the video, but this lens is all metal. So you get a metal lens mount as well. It's going to stand up to wear and tear better than a plastic lens would. Now this lens features 11 aperture blades, and you're going to notice how smooth it is as you open and close the lens, just like that. Super smooth. And you'll notice the same smooth motion as you move the focus ring, and that's great because this is a manual lens, so you won't be doing any sort of in-camera adjustments. Everything is manual. Now here is what it looks like on my GH5. I'm using my iPhone, so sorry about the image quality here, but you can see it's super small, which allows you to maintain the compactness of the camera. Now here's what it looks like with the lens wide open, and it's going to be a little difficult to get focus just right. You're going to need to use focus peaking because you're not going to have a lot of room to play with the lens wide open, being an f.95 aperture. But you can see you get a lot of bokeh with this lens, and if that's your goal, then this will definitely be a lens that will interest you. Now it's not super sharp when it's wide open, but that pretty much goes without saying, being that it's a $400 lens. And this lens isn't stabilized, but when paired with something like the GH5, which has in-body image stabilization, it's totally usable handheld. Also, as you would imagine, it performs well in low light. So here it is in a low light setting. Now I'm going to compare that with my f2.8 12-35 here. That is same light, same focal length, same ISO, and just a lot less light, obviously. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the Zhongyi Speedmaster. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is Jeff with 9to5 Toys.